What is next for David Benavidez? Well, after destroying and embarrassing David Morrell for 12 rounds straight, what is next from? We should get the winner between Archer Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol number 2. Now let's say Archer Beterbiev beats Dmitry Bivol once again and goes on to fight David Benavidez. Well, I got Archer Beterbiev winning this fight. Now yes, both have a lot of skill, experience, and yes, David Benavidez is younger and faster, but Archer Beterbiev has way more power, and his cardio is also way better. The only way David Benavidez wins this fight is if he outlands Archer Beterbiev and takes it by decision, which won't happen because David Benavidez won't be able to handle Archer Beterbiev's power for 12 rounds straight. Now let's say Dmitry Bivol beats Archer Beterbiev and goes on to fight David Benavidez. Well, I got Dmitry Bivol beating David Benavidez for the same reason I got Archer Beterbiev beating David Benavidez. But Dmitry Bivol is a tougher opponent than Archer Beterbiev because Dmitry Bivol is younger than Archer Beterbiev, has skill, speed, power, and he's very accurate. The only way David Benavidez wins this fight is if he outlands Dmitry Bivol and takes it by decision, which won't happen because Dmitry Bivol's defense is great and his output is also very high.
Now, before we talk about another potential fight for David Benavidez, let's just talk about how much of a good fight this was because it was such a good fight. David Morrell started out very fast early on, but as the fight went on, David Benavidez controlled the fight, he landed the better shots, and he showed that his high-level experience mattered a lot in this fight. But props to David Morrell because he didn't give up. But anyways, another potential fight for David Benavidez could be at cruiserweight against Gilberto Ramirez, since David Benavidez said that if he doesn't get the winner of Dmitry Bivol versus Archer Beterbiev, he would like to make that fight happen, which is honestly not a bad fight for David Benavidez since Gilberto Ramirez holds 2 belts, the WBA and the WBO title. But anyways, let's talk about this fight. Well, I know in order for this fight to happen, David Benavidez will have to go up another weight class, which to some it might sound like a bad idea, but trust me, when you see Gilberto Ramirez fight at cruiserweight, it is obvious that he is not meant for that weight. He's fat, slow, and he doesn't have crazy power. So I do believe that David Benavidez will have no problem controlling the pace of the fight and dominating the fight. He'll be way too powerful and fast, and he'll be way more accurate. There's no way that Gilberto Ramirez will have a chance at winning this fight and surviving this fight since he tends to get sloppy and he tends to gas out pretty quick. Now, I know that David Benavidez might also not look as good as he does now at cruiserweight considering all that weight that he has to put on, but I do believe that he's at a point in his career where he could perform well enough to get through a fighter like Gilberto Ramirez. So I got David Benavidez beating Gilberto Ramirez and taking the WBO and the WBA title if this fight does end up being next for him.